right, first of all, so what does this award mean to you to be recognized as the Sportsmanship winner?
Yeah, well, definitely, first of all, thank you to the committee who voted at the WCC. Thanks to USD for even nominating me. This is awesome. I guess the WCC has to add football now. But no, it was incredible. I mean, to me, it's definitely, to use football lingo, it's kind of like it's getting a first down in the big picture, and it's incredible validation to the work that we've been doing over the past 2 or 3 years. So it's been an incredible journey for me and for my Lace Up Stand Up team and for the football team who's been getting involved in it. So it's just an incredible validation and first down into continuing to move the chains down the field, I guess.
Awesome, I like that. That is some good sports lingo there. Now, I want to find out a little bit more about Lace Up Stand Up because this is just such a cool campaign that you've started. Tell us a little bit more about what it is, how you got started, and why it was so important to you.
Yeah, so my sophomore year, I was put into a leadership in groups class, and it was 12 people in the class. And week number 2, the teacher said, all right, so your final project is to change the world. That's the final project. And we're going to start right now. As a class, you have to change the world. It's like, right? It's hard. It's a big task. It was called the Social Change Project, right? And the first thing we did was we wrote down all the topics we were interested in, whether it was poverty or health or sustainability, environmental problems, issues, everything else. And bullying was up there as a problem that we kept seeing and looking at. And it was something that we all could kind of relate to. You know, we were bullied in high school or middle school, or we were the bully, or we saw it happen and didn't do anything about it. And we saw that it was like we all kind of connected to it somehow, and I'm sure everyone in this room probably could connect to it as well. So we saw that as an opportunity, and we chose that. And then the next task was how are we even going to make change in bullying, which is not easy, right? The current systems out there, they tell, go tell the teacher. That's like basically what they say. We wanted to change it, flip the system on its head. So we developed a leadership curriculum that was focused on teaching the witnesses of bullying leadership skills that when they go to make an intervention with the bully, they can actually make impact with allies at their back. So we built it, and it was grounded in leadership research from Harvard, and we had all these doc programs in on it, and it was a big undertaking. And from there, we formed the 501c3 nonprofit, and we were luckily, our first contract was with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater San Diego, which allowed us to do like 16 programs in one spring. So if anyone's interested in starting it on their campus, we're actually starting to expand to campuses now. Colorado Boulder is one of them. George Mason is.
That's where I went to school.
Oh, George Mason is another one. We're starting this campus-wide initiative now to have a Lace Up Stand Up crew on your campus. So that's kind of where we're at now, and we're looking forward to continuing the growth. And if anyone wants to find out more information, www.laceupstandup.com. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Little shout out, plug.
So now you took a senior school project and turned it into a real organization that's actually helping children. What kind of work did that take just to even get the process started? How did you kind of get that ball rolling in the direction of turning it into a 501c3 charity organization?
Well, much like sports, it's building an incredible team, and I was like a very little part of like an incredible team. And I was lucky enough to have a team of somebody who knew like leadership and knew finance and knew all these different things. And you got to form a team just like we're forming basketball teams in WCC, and you got to have every integral part, and they need to work together. And that was a big part of it actually coming together. And from there, we were lucky enough to, on our campus, we got nominated a Changemaker Campus by Ashoka U, one of 22 in the nation. And from there, we actually got the opportunity to kind of get put on a pedestal using Ashoka, and they kind of looked at us and we got to speak at conferences about our story, which gave us spotlight. And I actually got to pitch to an investor, Jenny Craig. I got to pitch in front of her at an investor thing at our school. And like, there's the school did a great job on taking our project and running with it and trusting in us and our process and our team. So if the team's watching, thank you, team, for doing everything. So it's been an awesome journey though.
Real quick before we let you go, what does the future look like for you with this or with other endeavors similar to it?
It's definitely, it'll always be, Lace Up Stand will always be part of my life for sure. And there's something about leadership and playing quarterback and everything else that you constantly want to be the leader and you want to learn about leadership. And I was lucky enough to transfer a lot of the skills I learned in football to the business world. So currently, I mean, I don't know where it'll end up. I'm hoping to be an entrepreneur one day, and I'm on the track to do so. But I'm currently a social entrepreneur too. So I'm very lucky to have built teams around me and be part of great people around me to help me with my journey. So.
Great. Well, congratulations on this award. And San Diego, you've got a great guy coming out of your school. Thank you so much.